So our review part is about the 5-value scale. We're only using 5 values for quick sketch. We drew a little flat looking bucket, not too much dimension until we added some of our 9B pencil, which is a soft lead. And the more pressure, the darker it gets, the lighter pressure. And then you can smudge in some graphite and then roll your blending stump in it, and you end up with enough graphite that you can create sort of this one, almost this one, if you press hard enough, value to whatever you're doing. So we have it sitting in the grass here, a little shadow behind it, and it's hard to see sometimes where the shadow would go if you're not using a light to shine on it. And you can do that. You can put a flashlight on it if you want to. If you have your cup sitting there and you want to see, well, what does the shadow look like? Where does it go? It helps to have a light shining on it. So what I want to show you is, here is just a ball, and I told you a little bit about the ball that was made out of concrete in front of a store, a department store, and the person I was teaching quick sketch to was with me, and they go, "Oh, look at the ball," and the sun was shining just perfectly on it, more at this angle up here, and then the shadow was on the ground, the darkness was under here, and she was like, "Oh, I see it, I see it, I see it," because we had just talked about all of that, how this different values coming in to the light spot gives it its dimension. Now this, the angle that you see, so that's what we're going to talk about now, is if I draw this from this angle, I see more of the elliptical like we did on the bucket, more of the lid, until if you draw that, all you see is this for the most part, except for maybe you can see this part. So you draw what you see, not what you think you see. So on this one, I drew it from an angle where I could see mostly this, and I could see all of that, and then only the bottom, some of this part, but it was in shadow, wasn't bright. The box just depends on how you're looking at it, what angle you're looking at it from, what angle the box is sitting, and what you see. And for instance, all this is in shadow. This is all bright, and this is in a lesser value. And you can't even see the back, and you can't see the bottom, but you can see this edge. You can see this angle though, so you have to create that angle to show that it's sitting like that on the, propped up on something. So I did a few different ones. This one is looking at it from about that angle where I could see the top of just a tiny bit of this side over here, and then I could see, the shadowed side. This one, more so looking at it from, trying to get it in the camera where you can kind of get a feel for the angle that I was looking at. It's sort of like that angle. It's sort of shadowed back here, but I can still see it. I can see it a little bit less shadowed and then bright on top. All right, so we're going to look at this cup. If I held it like this, you would draw more of that elliptical shape because you can't see the full circle. If I hold it like this, you're going to draw two circles, that circle, and the inside circle. And you're going to shade it just like you see it in the picture. This one, I had it so that I could see a little bit of the bottom of the cup. I could just see a little bit of the bottom of the cup, and I could see a little bit of the handle, not even that much in reality. So I had to draw, if you can see that, I had to draw that little curve in the bottom of the cup.